Again, check. Here we go. Yay! Mike's work. Welcome to Sunday Best.
Yeah.
With Kurt Habermann and Demise.
Yeah, Demise the God. Chilling like no other.
Dre, why don't you get that overlay off that video feed so everybody can see our beautiful guest we have today, Jilly C. Hello, Jilly.
Hi, guys. How you doing today?
Good. Do me a favor. Put that mic like right in front of your face.
Sure.
It's on a boom so it can extend and do whatever you like. There we go. I'm sad to say, but today is Dre's last show.
Unbelievable.
Last show.
I love how I talked to him right before, and I was just like, dude, don't bring the show down. Don't even mention it. Kurt's like, fuck that. Oops.
Whoop.
Kurt's like, oh. Kurt's like, dude, I'm going to say anything I need to fill up time and keep it interesting.
Nah, you know what? We don't need to have fillers today because we have a very interesting guest. It's kind of weird, you know? We started doing this show like a month ago. We've been gearing it like kind of towards the industry and stuff like that. And people are like, yo, I don't want to hear anything about DJs. I don't want to hear anything about clubs. I don't want to hear anything about promoters. I want to see hot girls.
That's where I come in.
And that's where she comes in. I was like, you know what?
She is.
You know, I was like looking through. I was like, you know, no chick has like 80,000 Facebook friends, you know, and it's not hot. So I started scrolling through. I was like, yeah, that'll work. So she's definitely got to come onto our show. Look at Dre, got you right on camera too.
Got
so
you
you
right
can't
on
see
camera.
what's going on online, but I can on that screen. You know, so here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna get into Jilly C because, you know, talking to her over the past couple days, man, she's a down-to-earth chick. She's mad cool. And I know she's got a lot of funny stories about you creepy dudes in the club. So I'm going to throw down a little tech house for about 10-15 minutes. Don't forget, go to www.clubzone.fm so you can see the beautiful Jilly sitting here in our studio and so you can chat with her as well. And we'll throw down some beats and we'll be back in a little bit. Clubzone.fm. Yes, there we go. We got mics. Clubzone.fm. Let me turn this fan on. You know how that gets.
Kurt's sweating it up.
Oh, God. Let me tell you something, man.
Yeah.
It is so hot in here. Are you hot?
It's kind of hot, but I feel like it's hotter in there.
Yeah, it's disgusting in here, man. It gets so hot every week, and I don't know how to turn the air conditioning on because if I had it my way, it'd be like 8 degrees in here. So what's going on in the chat over there, Dre?
You know what? We got Black Mage chiming in. You know, he's excited about our guest, Jilly C.
Yeah.
You know?
Is he saying anything inappropriate?
Nothing inappropriate, you know, just the usual. I'm sure she's used to it. Just a lot of flirting, flirtatious, ball busting, and, you know.
It would be funny if he was actually in here because he's definitely a nut. So, Jilly.
What's up?
Nothing. So how does one get 7,000 Facebook friends?
I think like 5,000 something. It was actually 5,000 was the limit, but at some point it just like went up.
Do me a favor, put this like right here. There we go.
So I do some modeling, so I guess that and maybe the circle of my friends draws in people just request me. So that's basically it. The max was like 5,000. Somehow I ended up getting over that.
He's like,
thank you.
Dre's putting
Sorry
big black
about that.
things in your face.
I've done that before with less positive results.
So you do some modeling.
Yes.
What kind of modeling do you do?
I do like glamour bikini kind of stuff, which you can see all over my Facebook page if anyone's wondering.
I thought she was gonna say you can see that all over my face. I was like, what? What does that mean?
What were you guys doing when I was DJing?
Oh gosh. Wow.
Dre normally takes it there, but you know what? I'm way back here.
Yeah.
I can't get slapped from back here, so I'm good to go.
I'll keep it PG today.
Yeah, like whatever.
Walking in the bathroom, how about that?
So how'd you get into modeling?
I don't know. I just, how did I get into it? A while ago, I bartend now. A while ago, me and one of my girlfriends, put together, a bartending business for, private parties. So we had to do, a photo shoot for, professional pictures for that. And just started doing photo shoots right after that. And then I liked it, and that's it. Just started networking, and there you go.
That's a really, really hard industry to get into. I don't know much about it, but I know a lot of people who dabble in it. And, it costs a lot of money.
It's competitive, yeah, and it costs a lot of money. But once you get well known and, different companies will sponsor you for bikinis and stuff like that. And once you're known, then photographers want to shoot you because they use you to get more girls to shoot. It helps everybody out, in the long run. People work together.
Do a lot of guys use that as a bullshit excuse? Hey, I'm a modeling guy, and
I'm not an idiot, so no.
You're like, I'll give you free headshots and all that stuff.
I don't waste time with that. I just come out and just say, look, I'm a stalker / rapist. So I'm gonna give you a 5-minute head start because I've been planning this out for 3 weeks. You don't know about it.
Oh my God.
Yeah, so when I was thinking about having a female up here, because that's what people are telling me. They're like, we're sick of seeing you and the oversized Cat Williams in the studio. You got nothing to say to that one.
Wolverine, Billy Goats, it's all good. Don't worry.
Everyone's like, you need to get more girls in here. We want to see girls. We want to see girls. And then I started thinking. I think when I messaged you, I was telling you, a lot of guys on Facebook, I see them do some creepy things. I see a picture of a girl wearing, bikinis and lingerie and stuff, and there'll be 80,000 likes and 20,000 comments, and it's all some pretty nasty stuff.
Yeah, I just laugh at it. As long as no one's you can't really offend me too much, but once in a while, if I know somebody and they say something to me, then I flip out. But other than that, I just laugh at it. I'm like, oh, whatever.
I definitely give you props, and I can definitely tell that you're not the type to flip out, because you came up here. You don't know who the hell we are.
I met you at Sushi Lounge.
You're like, what, I'll come up here. That's fine, So
yeah, whatever, why not?
She's brave. She's very brave.
Yeah, most of the time, the people who come up here, there's some kind of controversy and things like that. That a lot of people come up here to clear the air, which it's been pretty helpful for us. A lot of drama going on, but like I said, this week we're definitely going to another route. So I'm sure you get these Facebook requests non-stop.
Yeah, my one page is maxed out, so I have my second one going, and it's going good. I get my creepy inboxers, as I like to call it.
I'm sorry. I apologize for that. I'll try to tone that down a bit.
I'll have to block you.
Give me an example of a creepy inboxer.
Let me see. Well, I have people asking me on dates. I had one guy that asked to pay my phone bill. Yeah, and he paid one of my friend's bills. I'm not gonna say. I had one guy tell me he's having sex right now. I'm like, all right, thanks for letting me know.
As he's messaging you.
Yeah,
and it's funny because how come nobody messages me to pay my phone bill? Because these bills are getting ridiculous.
Yeah, right. I'm usually getting the message when they're like,
"You're not paying it."
Yeah, not only am I not paying your phone bill, I'm blocking your phone number. It's like, fuck.
So when you get these kind of messages, what do you do? Do you just laugh about it? Do you?
Yeah, a lot of people tell me they don't go in their inbox. They don't want to look in there at all the crazy stuff. I think it's funny. Sometimes I'll read out what I'm reading to my roommate, and we'll just laugh about it. I had another couple or whatever from California. And they're like, oh, we're coming to New York. We want to make you our slave. I'm like, oh, yeah?
Wow.
On some gray stuff, huh? Some 50 Shades.
Taking it back old school, huh?
I'll write back.
Taking it back to the slave days. I knew that was going to happen. I just didn't think it would be for blonde white chicks.
Years?
Yeah, I was like, blonde white chicks. I thought it was going to be for, our kind.
They're switching it up.
So
Better you than me, I guess.
here's a question. Has anybody ever been successful? Have you ever gotten one of those just like off the wall messages that just had you cracking up where you're like, you know what? I got to respond to this guy.
Yeah. I mean, all the time. Like, I'll be sitting there watching TV. I have like ADD, so I sit on my iPhone and my BlackBerry, and then on my laptop. I have 2 laptops. I'll be writing people back, and it's funny. You know?
It's like the Batcave. It's got a whole control center at home.
And if I have like fans that are cool, then I'll write back to them and stuff. All they want to do is talk to you. Like people on Facebook like kind of feel like they know you in a way. So you want to kind of communicate with them, especially if you do like modeling or whatever else.
And then when you see them out,
I actually had a couple of people come up at Sushi Lounge and said they knew me from Facebook, and I was cool. I gave one guy it was like $5 martinis. I had like 2 of them in my hand, so I gave him one. Like, here you go.
do they like follow you around and get all like weird?
No. He was cool. Unless like I do have like a psycho stalker. One time I had, he came into a place I was bartending at, and I wrote him on Facebook like, do not like come into my job or anything, because you have to kind of promote where you work. Mm-hmm. That was the last time I'm doing that, because the guy like came in and actually like caused drama and all this shit, and eventually I got fired.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Are you serious?
He wrote on. I told my boss about it when the guy was there, and then he later wrote on the place's Facebook page about like a mean blonde bartender, and obviously that was me. So.
It's funny that you say that, because I notice now a lot of girls are promoting that they're bartending here. Come see me here tonight.
Scary.
Is that kind of like a requirement like you have to do now? Are they encouraging that a lot? That you guys are like promoting the gig now?
Yeah, a lot of places, especially if you bartend in New Jersey, which I used to do, and I would have to do that. But normally you would get your friends that would come to that, or like just random people you don't know. But I worked in a city before, and that's where you get like some psychopaths.
Oh, I'm sure they come out of the woodwork, guys that look like him.
Uncalled for. Not cool.
So what's the best tip you ever got from one of these creepy customers? Wait, here's the question. Do the creepy customers tip good, or they tip well?
They usually don't even tip. They just come in there and harass me.
Really?
Like, oh,
you know what I mean? Because if I'm trying to take the bartender home, like I'm tipping.
Yeah,
but
I know,
I'm tipping
exactly.
very well.
That's what you would think.
They tip you in like blood-soaked dollar bills.
Yeah, they just give you your phone number. That's it. And like harass you.
That's their tip, huh? They're like, I'll give you your tip later. Wink, wink.
Yeah, or I'll get like the gazers where they'll come and look at you and then they'll inbox you later. Like, I saw you here. I'm like,
yeah,
why
like,
didn't you
dude.
just say hi?
Yeah, say hi, man. Grow a sack, sack up. Don't be like 2 days later, oh, I think I saw you at this place and I have no balls. I'm going to try to like kick some game to you over Facebook,
They give you a creepy eye and just look at you over and over
Yeah,
again.
I was the guy in the corner that you didn't see and was avoiding, and I was just staring you down all night.
So if one of these guys, any guys out there, see a bartender such as yourself, and they're like, wanting to try to get more than you having them serve drinks, go out or do whatever, how should they approach that? What should they be saying?
Be normal. Just say hi and talk to me. Like, don't go to the inbox and just ask me. Don't go to my friends. That's it. Just be real.
Do you have a boyfriend?
No, not right now. I'm actually single for the first time in a few years. So
Yeah, what happened with that relationship?
I was with him for maybe like 3 years, and I don't want to go into detail. I don't know if he's gonna hear it or not, but we're still friends though.
Well,
And,
that's good. That's good.
Yeah.
So does he still go out with you guys and hang out with you a little bit?
We're kind of like in the same circle of friends. He's from Long Island, so but. We're cool. Like, I saw him out at Surf Club. He has a new girlfriend now, so,
Oh, how does it make you feel?
Try and
You
keep
happy?
it cool. No, whatever. Do you, bro. Do you.
So we were talking, and you love the West Coast.
Yes, I do.
You definitely have that Cali look to you, that Cali, Vegas. A lot of the girls here are more like darker hair and things like that.
Yeah.
Stand out as a blonde. What do you like so much about the West Coast?
Well, for one, the people are a lot nicer. I mean, I'm from here and everything. Like, I can handle the people here, but it's just refreshing to have, like, nicer, genuine people. They say everyone there is fake, but I get along with them, so if you're saying they're fake, then whatever. Call me what you want.
So
But-
nicer, they're less creepy?
Yeah. I just feel like they're more outgoing, more creative, like artistic. There's a lot more actors, models, like a lot more things going on out there, opportunity. It's different. The weather's better. There's better looking people. I mean, what else can you ask for? So.
Yeah, I used to live.
Insulted.
I used to live in Arizona, and I'd spend a lot of time on the West Coast. My sister lived in LA, so I'd go to LA a lot. I don't know, man. As a Jersey boy at heart, everything is slower paced, and I think everyone's a little snottier, And
Yeah.
it's definitely different,
Hey, in the chat room, some of these people want to see you stand up. So they can see your body. Not you, Kurt. Oh no, I'm just kidding. Yes, you. I'm just kidding. Yeah, you.
Sure.
Let's stand up.
Let's see if we can. There you go.
Yes, I'm not
Look
fat.
at
Don't
that
worry.
body. Oh yeah.
And I have a sleeve here, which is not done yet.
Look at all the
but-
tats, and she's got the stars and
Yeah, question.
little punk rock chick.
The tats, how does that help with the modeling?
Well, I do like bikini glamour kind of stuff. I mean, there's certain things, like I went on a casting for Playboy, and they don't really like the tattoos too much, but they still invited me to go, so I went anyways. So sometimes it restricts you from doing certain things I probably would have been able to do if I didn't have them. But
If you have a shoot, have they ever like put makeup all over them?
No. I just wouldn't do it. I mean, I have too many to be doing that. They
Yeah.
could always edit it, if they don't like it, but that's not really what I do.
It's funny because sometimes I'll look at a magazine or look at like pictures and be like, oh my god, this chick's so hot, and I'll be like, oh, that's all edited, that's all photoshopped and stuff like that. How much could they actually do with that stuff?
I mean, it's not like they're trying to change what somebody looks like, but you look in a magazine, let's say somebody had like a pimple or something that day. You don't want to see that. You
Yeah.
just clear it up just to make it look nicer.
Hey, speak for yourself.
Smooth it
I
over
love
a
that
little
stuff.
Yeah, Dre likes the dirty
I love me
look.
some pimple action.
bit. People bug out about that, but like editing, just like with movies and everything, you're just fixing it to make it a little bit better, just polish it up, that's it.
When we were speaking, it sucks because I'm not going to mention anything, but we were talking about certain things, and I was like, wow, that's going to be so interesting to speak on the show. Actually threw out like a little teaser here. So with that, what we were talking about before, what's your goal to get out of all this modeling stuff? Like, what would be like the pinnacle of your career? What would you want to achieve?
I mean, I enjoy doing it, so, I don't really have like a set goal with it. I guess as many magazine covers and whatever else I can do, I don't know, see where it goes.
Yeah, no acting involved. You want to get into that too? Or?
I mean, I would do acting. I haven't done it before, but I'm not really going to talk about this too much, but I might have like a reality show thing in the works,
I know,
with a couple of my friends.
I'm
so.
sure a lot of people would love to see that, especially dudes in this. It sucks because I'm not going to mention anything, but we were talking about certain things, and I was like, wow, that's going to be so interesting to speak on the show. Actually threw out like a little teaser here. So with that, what we were talking about before, what's your goal to get out of all this modeling stuff? Like, what would be like the pinnacle of your career? What would you want to achieve?
I mean, I enjoy doing it, so, I don't really have like a set goal with it. I guess as many magazine covers and whatever else I can do, I don't know, see where it goes.
Yeah, no acting involved. You want to get into that too? Or?
I mean, I would do acting. I haven't done it before, but I'm not really going to talk about this too much, but I might have like a reality show thing in the works,
I know,
with a couple of my friends.
I'm
so.
sure a lot of people would love to see that, especially dudes in this, and knowing that you're from this area and stuff like that.
Yeah, I mean, right now, like it's being submitted to like a couple networks, so we're just waiting to hear back. And
I did promise you I wouldn't speak about it, so you don't have to go any further with that. So
I didn't make that promise.
So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to throw on some beats for about another, 15, 20 minutes, and we'll be back to talk a little more with Jilly. This time it's going to get a little more fun.
Uh-oh, that's a scary word.
All right, you listen to Sunday Best with Kurt Habermann Demise.
6 foot, 7 foot, 8 foot punch.
phone.
Clubzone.fm. You listen to Kurt Habermann and Demise Sunday Best.
Yeah.
I'm sad to say that Dre is leaving me.
Yeah,
He's
man.
walking away from the bromance.
It's been a good time. It's been an interesting experience. You know, got to chill on the radio, get a lot of hate in the chat room.
Everybody loves your glasses
Oh, yeah,
and
you
your
know,
man
hey,
pro.
who's the Black Jesus? Yeah. I surely won't miss that.
Oh, come on. These are just uneducated people.
I love the hair.
Doesn't you love the hair? Dre, real quick, because you are leaving us. The hair. What do you do to your hair to make it straight? Like, I have hair like you. I have black people hair as well.
Okay.
My hair doesn't look like that when I grow it out.
There's this excellent place down in Chinatown. She does a Japanese straightening for me. Mm-hmm. I'm supposed to get it done like once every 3 to 4 months, but I go like, cause you know me, I'm lazy. I don't give a crap about anything.
Yes, you're the lazy
So
man. I know.
like one day I'll be like, you know what? I think I want to have nice looking hair. I'll go get it, and then I'm like, you know what? I don't give a crap, and then I'll just let it just free for all for like 8 months and not get it like taken care
Jilly,
of.
you do have to see it when he gets it done though, because it's like all like parted. He looks like Cat Williams.
Cat Williams, yeah, it's real smooth.
It's the real smooth, real shiny, and then you see it like this, like a
Then like
nappy
6
headed.
months later, there's like a raccoon living in it.
You'd think you drove here in a convertible.
Yeah, seriously.
Well, hey, got to keep it free flowing. If a guy came up to you with hair like this, and he was like one of your Facebook stalkers, would you be like, oh my God, somebody like call the cops right now?
Well, you have a cool style, so you can pull it off.
I
But
can
if
pull it
some
off.
random Joe Schmo came up with hair like that, I'd be like, yo, put a comb through
Oh
it.
shit.
You know what? I don't think it's the hair that'll scare her. I think it's the tattoo of the mother eating her fetus.
Oh yes.
What?
Yes.
I have a tattoo of a mother eating her fetus.
gonna have
It's
to see
actually
that.
inspired by biblical scripture. I'm a very spiritual person, so a lot of these tattoos are inspired by a lot of scenery from different biblical texts, if you will. Yeah,
He's deep. He's deep.
I'm a deep brother.
It's funny. He says he's spiritual, and then he meditates. So I'm gonna get into the
every
meditate.
time, every time Kurt calls me, I'm meditating.
Bullshit.
And he's like, dude, I know you just woke up from like a nap. I'm like, nah, man, I'm meditating, man. I'm in the realm.
If you need something from this guy, you're like, hey, listen, I can't, man. I gotta meditate. I meditate for like 4 hours, so I'll get you after that. I think meditating is a nap for him.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
But when we were camping that one weekend, because his first thing he's got to do every morning is meditate. I didn't see your ass meditating then.
I was meditating. We went camping and we were all riding quads and dirt bikes. Kurt's an early bird. He likes to get up and get at it. Like 6 a.m. He's ready to ride bikes. I'm like, dude, I need to meditate. I need to soak in the energy around me. We're surrounded by nature.
You're not meditating.
I need to like get in touch with myself. Kurt's like, nah, man, screw that. Let's go. I'm like, all right, I'll see you later.
Listen, man. So let's get back to our guest here.
Yeah.
Jill, what's going on in the chat room? So you know what the shitty thing is I don't have a screen here,
Yeah.
which is really, I should just bring another laptop and leave it in here because I don't have a screen here, and I always feel like left out. I feel like the guy in the other room.
We'll just get the, you have an iPad.
Yes, I do. I peeked over and I saw some guys saying some pretty
Right now
dirty
that
things.
same person is saying that when I'm meditating, what I'm actually doing is watching porn. So thank you, DJ Dynamite.
And you know what's funny? Dynamite, you actually know Dre very well because that's what I think he's doing as well.
I don't watch porn. I'm sorry. I'm a clean person.
Hey, I do. I'm gonna lie. I do. So what are these guys saying on the
Well,
on the chat?
it started off with a little jealousy. Hey, what are you doing in that room with these two ugly dudes?
Oh, and
Yeah,
who
they
said
call
that?
You guys ugly.
Yeah, they said we were ugly. Then they started going at each other in the chat room. They were, going against Black Mage and DJ Dynamite.
Wait, they were going against each other?
Yeah, NFL Ref. They were talking about how Raf drives a cab. DJ Dynamite wants her to take her top off. Kind of inappropriate.
Somebody was gonna ask.
Yeah.
And when you
Not happening.
when you see all these things going on, what are you thinking?
It's funny. It's entertaining. I'm writing back to everybody.
Are you entertaining them?
Of course. I hope so.
Guys, we were just talking about like what turnoffs are, and I think this looks like it's one of them. What do you think?
What do I think? I don't know.
You mean it's not
funny.
romantic?
Yeah. Joking around.
I'm just trying to pick up the next track over here.
It's always romantic when a guy asks you to take your top off. and talks about stalking you and leaving you in a dumpster.
You know, when guys ask me to take my top off, I take it as a compliment.
Oh.
Yeah, I went there.
We took it there. On my last day, bro, we're going to go that way. Extra homo. Extra homo.
So, Jilly, so you model bathing suits. What's your, I know, like, my girl, she was always into these China doll bathing suits because they make her ass look great.
Yeah, they started like this scrunch butt kind of thing, which I think is a lot better for a girl that has a big ass because, you know, it gives it more shape rather than make it look like.
Wait, what'd you call it? A brunch? What? A what?
Scrunch butt.
Scrunch
butt.
butt.
Kind of like cups the ass, so it looks better.
What? It sounds awesome. I don't know what it is, but I want it.
That's what most of the girls are wearing now, you know. It's
Yeah,
like in the middle of a regular bikini bottom and a thong, but, you know.
Surprisingly, I know a lot about bathing suits because I look at them all the time.
Yeah.
I definitely look at
You're
it.
an expert.
Yeah, I'm definitely an expert. So do you like going to the pool parties? You're talking about you like Vegas a lot.
Oh, yeah, of course. I have some friends that live out in Vegas, so I usually try and get there at least once a year. So, you know, when you get to Vegas, you have to make sure you have the best outfits and everything. So I'm always looking for new bikini companies, and I just started wearing like Short Princess, and I model for Tees and Bikinis, so I have a lot of those. There's pictures on my Facebook of that. You guys could check those out.
Do they give you the stuff for free?
Yeah, some of them give it to you for free. Sometimes they make you buy them for like reduced prices if you're like modeling like, you know, a certain amount of bikinis. But yeah, I have drawers and drawers full of bikinis.
Oh, I'm sure.
Ridiculous.
So we were talking before about like just the dudes and stuff. What about the chicks?
What do you mean?
What a battle.
I wasn't
Girls
getting.
hitting on me?
Yeah.
Oh, I actually got like, I have like 2 girls that are always hitting on me, and like one of them knows my girlfriend's actually out in Vegas. So I'm like, oh, she's pretty, but I'm straight, so.
Yeah.
Woo!
Sorry, ladies.
I'm clapping to that.
Dre, you went from a 1% to a 2.5.
I'm clapping to that.
I'm
You
so
know,
happy about that.
I'm not into that whole like lesbian
Yeah.
attention. Hey, look at me. I want attention. I'm gonna make out with a chick. Ooh, look how original I am. Woo!
Oh, like
Yeah,
the
none of that.
Jack Lesbos.
Yeah.
So you get a lot of girls that hit on you. What about the haters?
I don't know. I just laugh at them. I don't take those people seriously. Like, no one's gonna put me down. You know, I get a lot of haters
I'm sure.
all the time, and I have people put me on the dirty.com.
Yeah,
Some
you were telling me
people-
about dirty.com.
Yeah.
So it's like kind of like a ghetto Perez, right?
Yeah. I was telling you a story about how me and my girlfriend were at Tiki Bar, and this guy comes up to us. He actually said to us, "Are you guys strippers?" And I found out later. Now Mondays, like strippers and clippers, they call it. I guess
What's
hair
that?
cutters,
Okay.
hair cutters and strippers, and it's supposed to be bartenders, which I am. So, anyways, then he decides he wants to talk to my friend, and whatever. They exchange numbers. He takes her out on a date. Because of the dirty.com, which gives people like a bad reputation, sometimes, most of the time it's false information, which it is for me on there, my friends. They say like, we're escorts, we do porn, this and that. So the kid read it and starts flipping out on her in a car and takes her back home. And then he finds me on Facebook and tries to be nice to me, and I was like, oh hell no! Like I flipped out on him. I was
Douche.
That's a lot of drama.
Yeah,
And what
it
do they
was
just take like
bad.
random pictures and put them up on the site?
Yeah. He like Googled pictures of me. He wrote like this whole story about me that I work for some guy and I'm making $15K a month.
Wow.
I was like, what? I mean, come on.
I'm in the wrong business.
I was like, I wish I was making that, but it's definitely not
I'm
true.
definitely in the
so.
wrong business. So we were talking before, you know, and you're like, you don't really like going out in Jersey anymore. You kind of like the New York scene. What's the difference to you with the two places?
I mean, everybody knows me out in Jersey. Like, you know, once you've done it for like so many years, it's like the same thing. And then, you know, as the years, the people get younger and younger, and all the other people start retiring, getting married and everything. So now it's like I'm going out and there's like a bunch of like 18-year-olds and whatever the hell it is, 466s. Full of like 21-year-old girls all want to look like Kim Kardashian, and I'm like, all right, get out of my way.
What kind of spots do you like out in the city? Where are the places people can check you out at?
I usually like hang out in meatpacking. Like I think it's funner. It's more diverse, you know, kind of people. Like there's people from Jersey still and everything, but you know, more my age group and people that actually have things going on. Because everyone in Jersey just, you know, doesn't work or I don't even want to talk about these
Low,
people
low
down here.
blow, low blow.
I love Jersey, don't get it twisted, but like, you know, there's more to the world than just going to the same places every single weekend, you know? Like,
Yeah, I mean,
come on.
I stopped going out a long time ago. You know, the only times I really go out is if I have to play or if I'm trying to network to play. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah.
Because that's just the same thing I notice. It's getting younger, but it's not they're getting younger and younger. We're getting older and older.
Yeah, exactly. That's why I gotta go.
So, I was taught there's two things that you don't ask a woman: her weight and her age. So, how old are you?
I'm 28. I look younger. People tell me. I guess with makeup I look older, but I'm 28 and I own it. Whatever.
That's what's up. Respect.
So, what came first, the breasts or the modeling?
Oh.
Whoa! I'm just
I got
asking.
my boobs first.
You got your boobs
So,
first.
Yeah. Every girl has to get a pair of boobs. You don't have them, go get them.
Listen, I've purchased a pair before. I'm familiar with the care and that whole thing.
The upkeep.
The maintenance, exactly. So they came first. What decided you? What made you decide to do that? Were you one of those chicks where like had nothing, like a little mosquito bite?
I mean, like it wasn't nothing. I had like a 34B, which is like kind of
Isn't
average.
that like
but
the norm?
yeah, but like I have like big hips, and it would look better if I was more proportionate. Some girls try and go overboard and get like some of my friends, but they like it, so I'm not gonna hate. But
So-
like if I got like really, really, really big boobs, I'd be looking like Coco. So I had to watch out and make sure like that's
Yeah, they've got to find. There's definitely a too big, you know. You
Yeah.
got to find that happy medium. So after you got the enhancements, the Facebook friends came. What came first, the Facebook or the enhancements?
I don't know. I had a big following back in the MySpace days, so you know, whatever. I got my lips done too. I don't think that brought in my friends. It's just like, you know.
I
Is
don't-
that, is
mean
that
it.
permanent when you say you got your lips done? Or
Yeah,
is-
mine's permanent.
Oh, okay. Wow.
Yeah.
No, because
Mark, you
I've
can
heard
tell.
about the Botox, and I know it only lasts like for a certain amount of time.
Yeah. These girls keep going and spending their money over and over and over. Nope, I got it done.
One shot. One shot.
I got Juvederm. I liked it, and then I found out you could do silicone, which isn't actually approved, but it went in. It did nothing bad. So
That's
You're
what he
an
said.
advocate.
That's what he said.
I can't believe you're leaving us, Dre.
I know that sucks.
Oh man.
You know, it's funny because like I'm definitely. I wish there was other things I could do too. You know what I mean? Like I used to do the juice thing, and that's been out of my life for a while. And you know, now I'm like working out so hard. I'm like, oh man, when are they gonna start having plastic surgery? Because I think guys start doing that stuff.
Guys start getting some Botox a little bit.
Well, you
here.
know what?
That's a
they're-
little far fetched.
They're actually talking about it in the chat room. You know, this guy's pissed off because he thinks, you know, fake boobs is like, it's kind of like cheating or like lying.
Whoa.
And he's saying,
date
how would
somebody
women,
without 'em then.
he's saying,
That's all I gotta say.
how would women like it if men had fake penises?
Whatever.
You know, like if I showed up with like a 13-incher, but it was like silicone. Like, would you be like, hey man, that's cheating, bro?
I don't think it's cheating at all. You know, I mean, women aren't having fake vaginas.
Well, some of them do.
Yeah.
Chinese maybe.
Yeah, trannies do. I mean, it's all up for preference. You know what I noticed is girls with big natural boobs, they look great when they're standing up, but the second they're laying on their back, they disappear.
I mean, whatever. It's no big deal to me. It just makes you look better. Like, who cares if it's real or fake? Fake nails, hair extensions, everything else. So
Yeah, nobody's real these days.
yeah.
You know, it's definitely, you know, I think I lived on the West Coast. So I know the styles are a lot different. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Where probably out here, when you're out and you're doing your thing, you draw a lot of attention.
Yeah, when I go out in the city, it's like when I'm in Jersey, I'm normal. I go in the city, I have to like kind of cover up a little bit, not change my style. Like I dress the way I want, but like, you know, a little different when I'm there. So
Yeah. And then when you're on the West Coast, I'm sure it's like. It's
just
the
me,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's the same, you know. I'm surprised you haven't made the move yet.
I mean, I talked about it. I was with somebody for 3 years, so I mean, I'm recently, you know, by myself. I live with my roommate now, so I mean I go back and forth like every other month to LA, so it's basically like I live there. So.
And what's your roommate? She into the modeling and stuff like that too?
He doesn't work at all.
Oh, Dre.
Yeah,
lucky
he's chilling in Indonesia right now. He just left Dubai. He's staying at the Ritz-Carlton.
Wait, he does not work, but he's in Dubai. That's like a $6,000 plane ticket.
Yeah, don't ask me. I don't ask questions.
Yeah, maybe he's got a girl paying his phone bill.
Yeah.
Sugar mama.
Exactly.
I want to give a shout out to everybody tuning in. I know we got Black Mange in the chat room. We have DJ Dynamite in there.
NFL ref.
He made his appearance, at least to me, last week.
Oh.
Last week he was in the chat room and he was definitely talking a lot of trash.
Yeah, man, I like having him in here. He's
yeah,
good.
why is that?
You know, he's always stirring it up. He's keeping it interesting. You know.
Ref, find me on Facebook, facebook.com/DJ Oreo Beats. I would love to know who you are, because with Dre leaving us, I'm so sad.
Yeah, you're gonna have to get. We're looking for a new Black Jesus to fill these shoes.
So I definitely want to have somebody up here who's not afraid to talk drama, because you know if I talk the shit, then nobody will come up here. So I need somebody else to do it all for me.
Take some of the load off.
All right, here's what we can do. We got 20 minutes left in the show. I'm gonna throw down some beats for about 15 more minutes, and then we're gonna close it out with Jilly C. Thank you so much for coming.
Of course.
Thank you so much for coming. You know, hopefully, where can people check you out? Where can people see some of your work?
Oh, where can you check me out? I'll just go on my Facebook. Everything's linked up. My agent is Gimme Guy in California, so we actually have a separate website there where you can check out, like, it's kind of like a members kind of thing. It's not nude, but you can go on and look at pictures that are not on my Facebook. So.
And what's that website?
I don't know it offhand, but I'll put everything on my Facebook.
All right, beautiful. All right, we're gonna drop beats for like another 10, 15 minutes, and then we're gonna close it out. You're listening to Sunday Best with Kurt Habermann and Demise, with Jilly C as the guest. Club Zone.
This psychedelic trip will make you throw a fit. Can you handle it? This drug music. It's coursing through your veins, taking away the pain. You'll never be the same with drug music. This psychedelic.
Cocaine, ladies and gentlemen, disco shit.
Yes. Clubzone.fm. You are tuned into Sunday Best with Kurt Habermann and Demise, who is leaving us. That's just going to sound weird. It's going to be sound very weird not having your name after mine.
Yeah, well, you know, the gods are calling. I need to return back to my place in this earth.
And we have the beautiful Jilly C with us. Well, it's about that time we're wrapping it up. I would love to just hang out here for the next 2 or 3 hours, but you know what? Lost you there for a second. Can't do that. We got the next show coming up. So I just want to thank everybody for tuning in on the chat. You know, you can check me out at facebook.com/DJ Oreo Beats or facebook.com/Dirty Jerseys DJ Oreo.
Oh, man. Wow.
Damn,
kid.
And, you know, Jilly, if you're not our Facebook friend already, I'm surprised.
Yeah, fine. Get on my other one.
Get another one. And as always, we have Demise. Where can they find you at, Drizzy?
Facebook, Demise the Dark Shadow. All the illest music for free. Check it.
You know what? People were messaging me. Ask, what's your YouTube account?
YouTube, Demise KYS. All the music is free. Check it out. Music videos, all that stuff.
If you think he's looks weird and crazy here, you got to see what he looks like in his videos.
Check. I'm rocking a skirt in a gladiator outfit.
And you know, check back on my Facebook because I will announce next week's guest tomorrow because
Awesome.
we might have more than one, and I want to, before I do anything, I just want to make sure everything's 100%. So as always, Sunday Best with Kurt Habermann, Demise. Demise won't be here. Thank you very much, Jilly C.
Bye, guys. Thank you.
And we're going to let this rock out while we clean up. Clubzone.fm.